Hi everyone, welcome to Who Said What with your hosts Heba and Nira. We're two sisters in our 40s with lots of stories to share. Having lived across Egypt, the US, Saudi, Kuwait, Dubai, and Europe, we share a unique mix of cultural insights and fresh perspectives. In each episode, we dive into the unfiltered sides of entrepreneurship, motherhood, relationships, and the crazy dynamics of family life. Well, actually, of our crazy family life. Ever wonder how cultures shape our ideas of success, love, and happiness? And why some topics are completely taboo in one country, yet casual conversation in another? Well, we're here to spill the tea, no sugarcoating, just real talk and a lot of laughs. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's dive into another episode of Who Said What. Alrighty. Okay. So, Nira, how's your week been? We're now in December.
Crazy. My birthday's coming up. I can't believe it.
So I never know what to get you.
Don't get me anything. We'll be in Cyprus anyway together. So yeah, for my birthday. So we're talking about New Year's resolutions, but I'm really excited because I just realized the best sales are after New Year's.
I know, right?
I haven't been in a place where the sales are really good after New
Very
Year's,
excited.
which is not a good thing for me being a shopaholic. So
I know you have.
it's a good thing I'm poor, so I don't have to worry.
Tendencies.
I don't have to worry about it. I can't spend that much.
And there's a limit on the card that's so small now in Egypt that it's like,
What my credit card, I charge 2 things and it's maxed out.
yeah,
Yeah.
those ugly shoes that you got,
They're not that bad,
they're okay.
but I'll probably never wear them. I'll wear them sparingly.
Give them to that ex-boyfriend that gifted you those ugly shoes. Anyways, today, as everybody knows that Nira and I are polar opposites, we are very different people. So we are talking about New Year resolutions. I am all for them. I literally take probably the whole month of December to plan my following year.
Really?
I think I do. I still think about it. I get very excited about it. But so I really like New Year resolutions, and Nira
I don't.
doesn't.
But I'll tell you, I was thinking about this when you told me. I'm like, why don't I like New Year's resolutions? And first of all, I hate New Year's. I'm not done. Like as the 31st of January to me, I don't like it.
31st of December, you mean?
31st of December, I don't like it. I am not a New Year's person. What party are you going to? No, I want to stay at home and I want to sleep. Honestly, I think New Year's is highly, highly overrated. And I have very bad memories as a kid of New Year's. So I think it's an additional thing. And then a New Year's resolution,
But it's because I don't necessarily like New Year's Eve either very much, especially now that I'm like a bit of a party pooper. I don't party very much. I used to love New Year's Eve when you were younger, but that's not really why.
her and her friends used to like go all out. Well, you guys used to plan your outfit in the summer.
Did we?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we used to, because we traveled at the time. We only traveled twice a year. So
If that.
once a year was in the summer. So we definitely had to plan then
Yeah,
because there wasn't very much to get here.
And who's going to which party and who's going to make out with who on the party. Oh,
No, we didn't decide those things. Those happen now.
There's so much drama at these parties sometimes.
But it was. But I used to love it. Okay, now I don't. I never go out on New Year's Eve, and I think it's highly overrated. But that doesn't mean that I can't do New Year's resolutions. Where's the
Absolutely.
connection?
No, I'll tell you, the other connection is, so besides the fact that I don't like New Year's Eve and it's not that I don't like it, I just don't, it doesn't spark my interest at all. My New Year's resolutions when I was younger was always to lose weight because I was fat, and I never did.
So
To me, yeah, it's like trauma. It's like trauma. It's like trauma. It's like why why, and I remember I told you this was it last year? I'm like, why will I use New Year's as a time to make a change in my life when I should just make it whenever,
Okay, Missy. Okay, but have you ever? I know what you mean. But the thing is, it's not that. I do them because
As a motivation?
it is. It's a nice motivating factor. It's nice, like, you know what? You want clean slate, new year, new you.
Yes.
But by the way, to say one thing. I think that I don't do new resolutions like I used to. When I was a bit younger, I used to do them as kind of the goal. Now, not so much. I think it's the process of of setting a goal. So let's say I always have to do in the 3 departments, like physical, mental, emotional, and the spiritual. Okay. And sometimes, they're a bit redundant. And it's like, I feel like, whatever.
This year, I'm going to eat better. This year, I'm going to...
No. For me, it's always like, I want to lose weight, right?
Oh, it's every year. I think everybody's New Year's resolution, unless you're a supermodel. Everybody's like, this year.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like 2 of them. I'm going to eat healthy, be healthy, and lose weight.
No, for me, that's the thing. My New Year's resolution was always, I want to lose the last 5 kilos. Like, literally, I've been trying to lose those last 5 kilos for 20 years, yeah? So I'm like, I'm going to lose the last 5 kilos. Now, no, not so much. Last year, I didn't do that, and I think this year I won't do that. So now for me, it's more about the process of trying to be thinner, because I do want to sleep better, because I feel so much better when I sleep well.
Yeah.
I want to eat well, and I definitely want to work out, and because that makes me feel much better now. There was at one point I didn't necessarily feel the need to work out, but now I guess as we're getting older, I feel like that's a very important thing. But I feel so much better the days that I don't work out. I feel like shit. So I definitely, it's those things that will make me hopefully at some point in my life 5 kilos lighter. So definitely the eating healthy, staying fit, working out. That's in the physical realm, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You got any? You want to lose weight?
Physical.
You want to be fit?
I am fit. I work out every fucking day. So I don't think I need to do more.
Okay.
I'm literally at the gym now every day. There's not a day, like we usually take one day off.
Are you socializing or are you working out?
Oh no, I'm working out.
Both.
No,
You're good at both.
No, I don't socialize. Socializing, that's why I stopped going to all these. I started going at 6 a.m. to avoid people, but then you start to socialize with the regulars that go at 6 a.m, which is, I want to be in and out. Like, I hate it when people start talking to me at the gym. It's like, I'm going with a purpose to work out and go home. To work out and go home, and that's it. I don't want to spend more than 90 minutes at the gym. And when somebody starts talking to you, there goes another 30 minutes.
Yes, you're good at that. No, for me, it's like, now my workouts, but actually this is a new thing that I've only been able to accomplish, like, just out of the blue. I didn't really plan on it. But in 2024, I now work out at home. And it makes a huge difference because I can just wake up and do it whenever I want. I want to have a coffee, I want to have a tea, I want to have something. I don't want to have anything. I just want to work out. I do it. And it's 30 minutes of torture and I'm done. 35 minutes, which is perfect for me. I could not do 90 minutes. I would kill myself. Even when I had the trainer, my trainer, Ahmad, I used to work out with 5 minutes.
45 minutes max, I remember. But the thing is, I tried the working out at home and I can't do it. I'm not motivated. I'm not like, what motivates me is actually physically leaving the house.
Yeah, I get that.
So me, it's only 90 minutes because, okay.
Only 90 minutes? I mean, that's long.
But the 90 minutes is the days I do weights. So I do 25 minutes of cardio, I do 25 minutes of weights, and then I do cardio for another 15, 20 minutes.
And so you do this every day?
The weights, I do it 3 times a week because I have a lot of injuries. And if I do more, like, to me, it's just a way of staying healthy. And then the other 4 days, I just do about an hour or more of cardio.
Yeah.
But Stairmaster is a bitch. Like 45 minutes on the Stairmaster, that sucker, that mother.
No, I have them segmented. Like, I have a day of abs, day of arms, and day of legs. Those leg days are torture.
The day one day with weights, I do legs and shoulders, and then I do chest and bicep or tricep, and then back, tricep or bicep, and I do my abs and back when I do the weights all 4 days.
So you don't have any resolutions when it comes to that part?
No, I think I look fucking awesome. So why should I even bother? I mean, I'm already doing enough when it comes to the physical part.
Okay, so then let's move on to the other little parts.
But eating healthy, I could potentially do better at the eating healthy, but I enjoy food so much. So why would I?
Good for you.
So yes. And then I don't eat that much. I mean, we eat healthy on method. My problem is sweets and chocolates.
Yeah.
Which I don't feel like stopping. So. Okay. That's good. I'm happy with my muffin top.
Okay. Your muffin top. Oh, I love those muffin tops. Yes. Anyways, okay, so the other part is for me the emotional and mental. So do you have anything there? And then yours resolution departments. Okay, for me, it's
Tell me about you.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me about you.
For me, it's all about now getting facials once a month. I always aim for once a month, but that never happens. So it's once every 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely massages more often. I was doing massages often, regularly, and now I do it once every like 4 months now.
Yeah, because it's a budget. So I'm budgeting myself. I'm all about
that. It's just I feel like I just like never like the days go by and I'm like, oh shit, I should get a massage.
I used to do the physio when I used to go to my physio appointments, and that was kind of like a massage there. But then I stopped going there, and I actually really need a massage. But
The self-care. Well, when you're a parent, it's very important because I feel like I'm always like beaten down.
for the facials, I'm not big on facials, you know me. But I do my masks. I've gotten into the habit of doing a mask once a week.
And I'm going to try the microneedling.
Wait, which one is the microneedling?
So it's like a facial thing that's not invasive. It's not like Botox or fillers.
Oh.
But it's something like it pricks your skin.
Is it like, what's it called? That thing that we used to do in...
No. That's mesotherapy. That's different. It injects you with like vitamins or something.
Okay.
This one is just like it injects you like with like these small little needles. So it's like pricks your skin. But basically that stimulates your face and your skin to produce collagen. So I think it makes your skin a little bit tighter and a little bit more, it looks better, more, I guess it clears up a little bit.
I could try that. I don't know.
But I want to try that for sure.
But let's see. So we're talking about self-care, huh?
Self-care is super important for women I think at every age, but I feel it much more, I do it much more and I dedicate much more time to it in my 40s.
But I'm pretty good. Like I sound so conceited actually.
More conceited.
No, I'm not. Really, you think so?
No.
No, I just started doing the masks once a week, and I moisturize all the time anyway, so I don't feel it.
SPF, always.
I started doing the last 8 months on my face, especially.
Yeah,
because we Heba and I as a family, as in our family, we get blemishes a lot, which is not good for your skin at all, and gets more and more as we get older.
You don't like to go in the sun, which is a good thing. I do sometimes. Like in the summer, I do like to every once in a while, like just get a little bit of a tan.
I used to like getting a tan, but then now I just really like.
It's so funny how we used to lather our body with baby oil, like you're baking in the sun, like literally.
Sun in, and then you put like
I sun in the hair, and you're
I never tanned as much as like our older sister was. Wow, she
still does though.
She loves that. And when I see her at the end of the summer, her and her kids, I look and I'm just like, yeah, thank God I'm not dark like that. And this is why you don't sit in the sun.
Yeah.
This is why I don't sit in the sun. And so many people I know that sit in the sun it ages you. It ages you tremendously. So why give Mother Nature a helping hand, kind of a thing? You know what I'm saying? Why make it like you get wrinkles and all that stuff? And so no, I actually to all my friends, I'm boring because I don't like to sit in the sun. But
you can hang out at the beach, you know?
Yeah, of course. But I'm that person. I'm like, give me an umbrella, and then I won't go out in the sun between the hours of 11 in the morning and 4 p.m. because the sun is the worst.
When you're at the beach, you think?
Anywhere. Or a pool. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, how about in the spiritual realm?
Oh, I don't know about this.
Do you still meditate, by the way?
I do.
Every day?
Every day.
I meditate at night now. I have a hard time meditating in the morning. It's too busy in the morning.
I agree. I need to do it more often. I was so, when I had the application Aura, I was so like good about it, but it became really expensive, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna use YouTube to meditate. So now I meditate. Absolutely. Like when I start charging £1,000 for somebody that's talking in your ear, it's for free on YouTube. I'll do YouTube.
So do you do on YouTube?
Yeah, I do.
Just as good?
It's just as good. And on YouTube you have so many people.
It's funny because I have the Aura app and I listen to the same one only. In the past 6 months, it's like just one. So I was like, yeah, I could potentially do without the app.
Because I know I had like 15, 20.
I used to before, and then all of a sudden it's like for some reason I was like, this one is called Nourish Your Soul. I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to nourish my soul morning, day, night, whenever it is. So I'm like, I'm staying on that one. So I'm nourishing my soul every day at night.
Of course, people make fun of me because I meditate while I'm walking, and people are like, but how does that not keep you have to be focused? I'm like, it's interesting because I don't know about you, but me when I walk or when I'm driving to the same location often, it's almost automatic. It's like a program in your body. I am gonna walk to the club to go work out. And literally I find myself switching, going from one side of the street to the other at exactly the same places.
Yeah, you're on autopilot.
You're so total on autopilot. So when I'm walking to the club and I've got like 6 minutes or 7 minutes, because I'm on autopilot and there are no other thoughts in my brain, I think, but if a thought pops in my brain, I recognize it and move it aside and continue with meditation.
I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it.
I don't think so.
Walking. I mean, it's meditating. If it's worse for you, worse for you.
Yeah, there's certain meditations where I cannot, you like what's it called? Cleansing your chakras. You have to be really focused, and you have to be sitting because you're going through every single chakra, and you actually have to be sitting for the root chakra, especially because it's where your butt is.
Which chakra is blocked of yours? Do you know?
None. My chakras are blocked.
Yeah, I can see it.
No.
I can see it moving right off into the
I'm trying to think. Usually, when my healer used to tell me that clearly my throat chakra is not blocked at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I had a problem with my heart chakra at one point when I was seeing him, and the sacral chakra, which is your feminine.
Okay.
Yeah. My healer was always like, you have a lot of male attributes, energy.
Yeah. Okay.
So one time he just kind of like moved, just made the female energy more prominent than the male energy. But that's it. My crown chakra, no, it's actually pretty good. I don't think,
I think mainly mine is your throat chakra. My throat chakra, my communication. Ironically, we're doing a podcast and my communication is what's blocked. Anyways, okay.
So yeah, I still meditate every day. Today, I'm finding these days, because the weather is really nice, that after I work out, because at the club, I go sit in the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one spot where you don't have to worry about a golf ball. I think one time I was sitting right in the middle of the range, and the guys just like, get out, or unless you want to get whacked with a golf ball, which is not a good thing.
No.
So there's a place where I sit, and lately there are two that I do. I need to start doing the gratitude more often because I feel like I'm slipping, and I just need to remember what I'm grateful for. All the things that I'm grateful for. And then the other one is manifesting abundance.
Yeah, give me some money.
Abundance,
love, money.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I'm trying to do those two. But like the abundance one, it's very difficult to do it for me to do it indoors, because in the meditation, they're like, imagine a gold funnel of light coming through your crown chakra. So you really have to be focused for that.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so for me, there was something because I was listening to a podcast, and I've come across these guys like a long time ago.
I have a thing for the New Year's resolution, but continue. I just learned something.
No, because I was going to tell you about like the one thing that actually the main thing, because all the other things that I mentioned about self-care, about losing the weight, I'm kind of on that right track. So I just want to maybe up it a little bit, let's say in 2025. But the main thing, because I started doing it in 2024, but I have to give it a name. So I am trying to be more minimalistic and more mindful of my consumption. And I think it hit me last year when the kids, it was their birthday and I had a big birthday for them. Do you remember the amount of toys they got? It was fucking insane.
They're kids.
No, but it's horrible. All these things that are just, they play with it for like 5 minutes and then they just toss them away. And then I realized, me too, sometimes, we have this tendency, like mom, to hoard our things. And I realized that's when I cleared a lot of stuff out of my closets. And it's like, I don't even have place for my closet space is very limited, but I don't even have space to put my stuff. I have some things at your place. I have some things at my place. I said, no. I need to, things that I haven't worn in like 5 years, they probably don't deserve to be with me. So let me give them away. So I gave them away, and I want to actually like sell a lot of my stuff. I want to declutter my space, because apparently you live with much more freedom and much more calm. Because those guys were talking about, what are they called? Joshua Wilburn and Nico. No. Anyways, let me see. Actually, I have their names.
Talking about the
Joshua Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus, and they have this podcast called The Minimalists, and it's really good. They're really, and they gave up their jobs, like these high-powered jobs in, successful jobs in New York City, and now they live very minimalist. The only thing, though, I think it's a little bit too far. Like, I think they've carried it too far. They only wear these like little slipper-type shoes that are not very attractive. Anyways, do you like Tevas? Kind of like Tevas. Okay. Yeah. Those are no. Anyways, so that, and they have like literally they don't have any material possessions, which I think is important because I think that we accumulate so much shit now, I realized.
Yeah.
That I feel like I would like to stop buying so many things for myself even.
You know what was somebody
I don't buy that
telling me?
much anyways, but.
Don't mean to interrupt you, but on that same train of thoughts, I was with Hatem, my best friend, and you know Hatem, and he was telling me about this documentary on Netflix that I'm actually
Buy now.
that I really want.
Oh my God.
I really want to watch it. And he's like the stuff they encourage you to buy that you don't need.
No, I'll tell you something. That's
terrifying.
It made me so depressed watching that thing.
You watched it?
I watched it. And by the way, and that's what I was saying. It's like it solidified my idea, the concept of me wanting to be more of a minimalist. Because actually, we're really screwing our planet. Yeah, it tells you how much, that people make before. There was this guy talking about in China, they manufacture basically most of the clothing for all the brands, the high end, low end, everything in between. And he was talking about how before, like obviously 20 years ago, something, that people used to have 2 seasons in their fashion lines, 2,
Summer and winter,
whatever, but they were just twice a year.
Yeah.
Now it's every month. And it shows you the difference between Gap has 12,000 different items a season. H&M has 35,000. I don't know if I'm getting things right, but anyways. But they make cumulative of 100 billion clothing items a year. Can you imagine? And they end up in landfills. When you see them, the one point in Germany when they get like all these things get like thrown away, disposed of, because now it's not only clothes and it's all plastic and toys and shoes made out of plastic and electronics. All of these create a huge amount of hazardous waste. Okay, like it leaches off toxic substances. Anyways, so they send it to places like Ghana, the Philippines, and if you see that image of a sea of garbage and stuff flooding their oceans and flooding. It's awful. They had this guy once, he caught a fish, grabbed a fish, and he got out of the gut of the fish plastic stuff coming out of it. It's freaky, by the way. It's scary, and I don't want to put like the New Year resolution thing. It's supposed to be kind of a positive thing, but actually, it gave me so much anxiety, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, that's for sure something. And that's why I've decided for the kids' birthday, everybody wants to give them a little bit of money, and they get one big gift for themselves if they want. But this whole thing of getting stuff just to like, it's horrible.
You know what you could do for your, of course, mom, I don't know if mom will like that, appreciate that, is a lot of people now, my friends on their birthday.
I gave to charity, remember that? Yeah, a couple of years.
A lot of my friends for their birthdays, when I get the messages, I think on Facebook, they're like, I'm accepting donations on behalf of this charity that I'm putting.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, you remember? And I got so much criticism and judgment from mom about that. I was like, but they don't even know the difference. And why do they have to have these things that they just toss away after 5 minutes? These kids have like literally the attention of a fish.
Yeah.
I definitely, that is one of the, like that's mainly what I was kind of getting.
Being tight with money
is that you don't have the option. But you're minimalist.
This is good. Mine was forced to be like, I even like go to the supermarket. I'm just like, oh, I really feel like having this. I'm like, but I really want to spend that much money on a slab of cheese. It's American. I can just get the one that's here. I'm like, I'll just get the one that's here. So you rethink your,
or I just won't eat it at all. So that way I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I lose the weight and I say that too. And I like it soon as much. So probably why I've been losing weight like that. Just I'm being a minimalist. I'm losing weight. Being cheap.
Non-stop. It's nice and cheap and it's healthy.
But I think definitely, and I want to get rid of this stuff. Oh, but the only thing actually I do not want to, I want to be in reverse actually, is books. It drives me crazy reading Kindle. I don't have Kindle, but I had the subscription on my computer, and it really annoys me. I want to lie down and read a book. I want to underline. Everybody's like, but you can highlight on these websites. I don't want to highlight. I want to underline.
I got a
I want to
Kindle.
flip through the pages.
I got a Kindle in 2018. I read one book on it.
It's so annoying.
In all honesty, that's a New Year's resolution for me actually.
What?
To read again, to get back into reading. I'm not then, because
The only thing is that is expensive here now. The books are crazy expensive now.
But I'll tell you something. One time, the only time I read a book before I got the Kindle, I read it on my phone, iBooks, because I started reading a book in a series, and they didn't have the second one here, but they had it on iBooks. So I read it. And it was cool though, because there's some books, there was one thing that was cool, even though I still like actual books though.
Me too.
I still like actual books. But the nice thing about the Kindle and iBooks, if you forgot who this character was, like, because sometimes you'll be like 60% into the book and they mention somebody that appeared maybe a couple of times previously. You can just do a search for that person and it takes you to the mentions of them. So, versus flipping through the pages. Where was it? Was it here? Was here? I think it was in this chapter. I think it was in no.
I like that element of surprise, or not even remembering. Be like, oh well, just plow through.
But it was. I kind of got used to it, and then the lighting is not a problem because you can like.
I don't have a Kindle or anything, but it's on my computer, so I'm just sitting there. I can't lie down. I don't like that. I hate that.
And it weighs a lot less than books. That's it for sure. When you're traveling. I'm that person who used to read a lot of books when I travel and then leave them on somewhere in the airport so somebody can take them.
Great.
Well, no, because sometimes they're like you got your excess luggage, 5 kilos. You have to move things. So the first thing you move are books because they weigh the most.
But now maybe you can think about removing shoes next time.
I don't buy shoes as much as I used
Those ugly ones. Pack them with you. And
they were $50. They're not that bad.
No, Vish, what's funny is because I wanted to buy those too, and then when you told me, but I was like, I don't trust that they'll look as nice when I buy them. Yeah. I still cannot buy most things on that. And by the way, actually by now, they speak about Amazon, about how, Amazon gets rid of how much stuff a month intact. Brand new stuff, 30,000 items they toss in the garbage.
Why?
Because I don't know, they're not being sold, and they just want to basically renew their items, have like more new items. So basically, there were these people and kids and fishing things, like bags and bags of like all these like things that have not been opened.
Is that why they do that thing on Amazon where there's that thing?
What?
I've seen it where there's this like, you get a chance, if you sign up, you get a chance to win a box, but you don't know what it's going to be because nobody claimed this box. No.
Oh, I know.
You never saw, and like these boxes have like random stuff in them. You could get a laptop, but you also could get like a slinky or something. You know what I'm saying? It's you and your luck, basically.
No, I haven't heard of that.
But they do it like, it's, I think once or twice a year, I see these messages on Amazon, I think. The actual application. Yeah, I'll show it to you next time.
Anyway, so those are my resolutions, and simplify life, simplify, declutter. What is that quote? I'm going to read you a quote actually that I took from them, the minimalists, because they had a brilliant quote. What is it? Okay, minimalism is the thing that gets us past the things so we can make room for life's more important things, which aren't things at all. I like that quote. Okay, food for thought. So on that note, do you have anything to add?
No.
Just resolutions?
Just read more. Just start reading again.
Definitely. And lose weight.
No, I'm happy the way I am. If I lose weight, it's
eat less chocolate.
It's just a little. No.
Okay. Fine. You're good.
We're going into Easter. My favorite chocolates.
Cadbury eggs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. So no, I'm not. And candy corn. No, that was Halloween. Wasn't that Halloween?
That's more fall, I think.
Yeah. Who knows? Is Shave coming? Maybe you'll find them for me in London.
Yes, I can get them for you. Okay. Okay, so everybody, we wanted to know what everybody thinks about the resolutions. Do you make resolutions? What do you think of it? If you don't like to do resolutions, what is your approach to going into the new year? And what works for you? What doesn't work for you? Let us know. Send us information, send us questions, and that's it.
Yep.
See you next time.
And Happy New Year.
Thanks for tuning in to Who Said What. We hope you enjoyed this episode and found a bit of laughter, a few lessons, or even a new perspective along the way. If you like what you heard, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes moments and to stay up to date on what's coming next.